Gold Rush fans want to know why Parker Schnabel isn't mining on Ken's land. Gold Rush fans want to know why Parker Schnabel continues to mine gold on Tony's land. Why isn't he mining on Ken's land, where he doesn't have to give a percentage to Beats? Well, there is an answer to that. Ironically, that answer does have to do with something that a member of Tony's crew did a few years ago. Gold Rush fans have been asking the YouTube channel Gold Rush News why Parker Schnabel is still mining on Tony's land. Tony's land is right next to Ken's. The Beats crew is having serious water issues. Add that this year's Gold Rush production is showcasing a mishmash of gold mining. We know this because of the length of Parker's hair. So, fans want to know why he isn't mining on Ken's land. Turns out, it has to do with those pesky water permits. JRN reports that Ken Tatlow holds a whopping 84 claims. Yet, none of his water permits are current. All but one is expired. That other water permit is cancelled. So Ken actually has more water troubles than Tony Beats right now. Why again is there such a big issue with water permits? As discussed on The Dirt back in January, the water permits are a problem for everyone. This is about wetland issues, and there is a battle between two governments. Some say the problem with water permits stems from something that a member of the Beats crew did. A few years back, a member of Tony's crew spilled some gasoline into a dredge pond and started a fire. This messed up the environmental area and got the politicians talking. Yet, both Parker and Tony, as well as other miners, claim that it is more about this particular area of the Yukon. It is quite rich with gold, and a lot of would-be gold miners are coming up, and it is causing some environmental havoc. Maybe the popularity of Gold Rush is making more people pursue their gold mining dream? Basically, this is just a real mess, and the gold miners are in the middle of this. But Tony also got his water license in a bit late. Thus, he needs to wait even longer. Whomever was supposed to send in that license messed up and sent it late. Was it Minnie, or was it Monica, that was supposed to get that thing filled out and sent? There are 2 episodes of Gold Rush left in Season 10. Friday, Parker is headed to Death Valley. As TV show's Ace has recently reported, his crew was a bit concerned about their leader finding gold. That should not be a problem. Yet, as TV show's Ace has also reported, Discovery has not yet announced whether there will be a Gold Rush Season 11. Be sure to check back with TV show's Ace for the latest Gold Rush news. Gold Rush airs on Discovery on Friday nights. Georgia Macchiatallo has several decades of writing experience, including travel writing, tech writing, art history analysis, and now entertainment writing. She loves to share the latest news on rom-coms and mysteries. Gold Rush fans want to know why Parker Schnabel isn't mining on Ken's land for years. Parker Schnabel has been a beloved figure on the popular Discovery Channel show Gold Rush, where he's taken the mining world by storm. Rising from being a young, ambitious miner to running one of the largest and most successful gold mining operations in the Klondike, Parker has consistently drawn admiration for his skill, determination, and relentless pursuit of gold. However, in recent seasons, some fans have been left wondering why he isn't mining on Ken's land, despite previous involvement. This curious question has sparked plenty of speculation, with viewers eager to know why the young mining mogul is steering clear of this potentially lucrative piece of land. The significance of Ken's land has only grown in recent years, and fans have come to associate the land with potential gold riches. So why isn't Parker Schnabel, who has consistently proved his expertise in mining, venturing onto Ken's property in the same way he has with other claimants? Let's dive into the circumstances that have led to this mystery and uncover some of the reasons behind Parker's decision to avoid Ken's land. The background. Parker Schnabel's mining legacy. Parker Schnabel's story on Gold Rush is nothing short of remarkable. Born into a family of miners, he has been immersed in the world of gold from a young age. Parker's grandfather, John Schnabel, was the one who inspired him to get into the mining business, and after John's passing, Parker took over the family's mining operations. His determination to strike it rich in the unforgiving wilderness of the Klondike, along with his business savvy, quickly turned Parker into a mining success story. Over the course of his time on Gold Rush, Parker has taken on increasingly difficult and challenging mining operations. Whether it's dealing with unreliable equipment, unpredictable weather conditions, or unyielding terrain, Parker has always been up for the challenge. His move from working on his grandfather's land to expanding into other claims across the Klondike skilled miners on the show. This brings us to Ken's Land, an area that has piqued the curiosity of fans for a few seasons now. Ken's Land was introduced as a potential gold-rich area, and viewers have wondered if it would become one of Parker's future targets. After all, Parker is known for his ability to turn less promising claims into success stories. So why the hesitation when it comes to Ken's Land? The mysterious figure of Ken's Land isn't just any ordinary plot of land. It's connected to Ken, a character whose role in Gold Rush has raised a few eyebrows. Not much is known about Ken's past in the mining industry, but what is clear is that his land holds significant potential for gold. The fact that Ken has been able to maintain ownership of the land, despite it being surrounded by other mining operations, adds a layer of intrigue to the story. Fans began to speculate whether Ken was hiding a secret, whether the land was richer than Parker initially thought, or whether there were other factors at play. Ken's Land represents more than just a mining claim. It symbolizes an opportunity for new prospects. The question that remains, however, is why Parker, who has a keen eye for finding gold, has not fully pursued mining on this property. Could there be reasons beyond the obvious for his decision? The financial costs of mining. One of the first considerations when determining whether to mine a piece of land is the cost of mining. Gold mining is an expensive operation, and Parker Schnabel is known for not taking financial risks unless the reward is likely to be worth it. Even with Parker's track record of impressive gold finds, there's no guarantee that every claim he works will lead to profits. As any seasoned miner will tell you, the potential of a piece of land doesn't always match the financial output required to mine it. In recent seasons, Parker's operations have grown increasingly complex. With his crew and equipment costs reaching significant amounts, Parker needs to carefully evaluate whether mining on Ken's Land will provide a return on investment. The uncertainty surrounding the land's gold yield may not justify the upfront costs, especially if other mining areas are more promising or easier to work. This financial scrutiny could explain why Parker hasn't fully committed to Ken's Land. It's possible that, from a business perspective, it simply doesn't make sense to mine there, especially if Parker's already seeing success elsewhere. His focus has always been on maximizing the returns from his investments, and taking a gamble on Ken's Land might not have seemed like a sound decision at the time. Potential conflicts with Ken. While Parker's decision to not mine on Ken's Land could be influenced by financial reasons, there is another possibility: a conflict with Ken himself. The dynamics between landowners and miners are complex, and tensions can arise over the terms of contracts, the distribution of profits, or even simple differences in philosophy. On Gold Rush, we've seen how personal relationships can sometimes sour, especially when the stakes are high and the pressure is on to find gold. If there has been a breakdown in communication or trust between Parker and Ken, this could explain Parker's reluctance to move forward with mining on Ken's property. After all, Parker is a businessman, and he understands the importance of maintaining good working relationships with those he collaborates with. If Ken has been difficult to deal with, or if the terms of a potential deal were not favorable, Parker might have chosen to steer clear of the land and avoid any potential conflicts that could arise from mining there. The element of uncertainty mining in the Klondike is never an exact science. Even the most experienced miners can find themselves working a claim for months or years without striking gold. For Parker, uncertainty is a significant factor in any mining operation. If Ken's land didn't seem to offer the kind of guaranteed returns Parker needed to justify such an investment, it makes sense that he would hesitate to mine there. It's possible that Parker has taken a look at the land, assessed the geological reports, and decided that the chances of finding gold are too slim to justify the work required. Gold Rush viewers have witnessed Parker walk away from claims in the past when he didn't feel confident that it was worth the time, money, and resources to mine there. In this case, Ken's land may simply be one of those claims where the risk outweighs the potential reward. The search for bigger opportunities, another element that plays into Parker's decision, is his continuous search for bigger and more rewarding opportunities. As Parker has gained more experience and developed his mining operation, his ambitions have expanded. He has shown a desire to work on larger claims, more established mining areas, and regions where the possibility of striking it rich is higher. Mining on Ken's land may simply